What I'm trying to accomplish with the music is just change lives, you know what I mean? To bring happiness, joy, make people laugh, cry, dance, you know, and feel every emotion possible that music can make you feel. So that's my goal with the music. Cause music has done that with me, you know, like ever since a child when I listened to music, no matter if it was Michael Jackson, Curtis Mayfield, Nas, NWA, it always brought out some type of emotion, some type of feeling that made me either want to change the world, made me want to rebel, made me want to learn, made me want to love, you know, everything. So that's what I try to do in my music, because that was the thing that really got me into music and made me, I guess, fall in love with music in general. I don't want to say hip hop, but just music in general, because growing up I listened to a little bit of everything. Like if you think about Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, or if you think about Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen's Born to Run, you know, what else can I say? Man, Changes by Tupac, or I Got a Story to Tell by Biggie, you know. There's so much, you know what I mean? Like Mr. Scarface by Scarface, you know, those bring out like feelings and emotions. Mr. Bill Collector by Bone, Thugs and Harmony, like, you know, like those are just the songs that come up. Regrets by Jay-Z. It Ain't Hard to Tell by Nas. Like those are just a few that just pop up that I know right now if I heard them I would probably get some type of emotion or feeling that, you know, would reflect or take me back to when I was a child, or when that first time I heard it, or what I might have been doing, or you know, the time I fell in love with something or someone, you know, like, so I think the main one would be Tell Montez I Love Her. That was on Lincoln Way Nights, and I think, you know, that's one of the songs that a lot of people come up to me and be like, man, that made me pick up the phone and call my mom or call my sister or my brother or whatever. So that, you know, that's a good example. Milk and Honey is another record that I think that a Stalley fan would forever, 20, 30, 40 years from now, that's going to have that feeling, I'll give them that feeling. What else can I say? Raise Your Weapons is another record that I feel like people will get that feeling. I'll get that feeling as well. Navajo Rugs, excuse me, featuring me and De La Soul. That's on my debut album, Ohio. I think that's another record as well. So, you know, there's quite a few that I feel like will have that same impact on people. I try to do it in a way where I'm paying homage. You know, where it's kind of like with De La Soul, a group that I admire growing up. Stakes is High is one of the you know, my favorite albums of all time. One of those albums that gave me that feeling, or those feelings that we spoke about. So you know, and they're also some of the ones who led the way for me to be able to make the music that I make and it be accepted in the community of hip-hop as well. You know, being the native tongues and, you know, being more, I guess, lyrical and a message behind the music, and you know, creating that. So 25 years later or so, I'm able to, you know, make that same type of music in the way that I make it, or to represent my area the way they did for Long Island or for New York or whatever you want to say. So I try to incorporate maybe some of those sounds, or by doing that feature with them to kind of let you know, like, hey, I respect these guys. Some of the younger kids might not even know them, or might have not even heard their music before, but I feel like in a way I can pay homage and pay my respects by getting them to do something with me to maybe open the eyes of the youth on something different, or make them kind of go back and be like, well, let me check these guys out, because they actually are good. You know, 'cause they might be 14, 15 and wasn't even born when 3 Feet High and Rising was out, you know, something like that. So.